We're back at the job this morning and we're sizing up the project we've got in front of us today is to start putting the wall sheathing up. And we've got some scaffolding, ladders. We're gonna start doing it and then we're gonna have to figure something else out. But for now, let's go ahead and hit this low stuff.
Low hanging fruit. That's how I like it.
I don't know what kind of low hanging fruit he likes.
Our first task is to re-brace a couple of these walls. We did put the brace on the outside so that we could stand this wall up, but now it's in the way immediately. We can't put the sheathing on over top of that, but it needs to be braced. So Ray's got one going here. The wall sheathing will replace this diagonal bracing that we have up now, temporary. The framing itself will not hold itself up under like wind load or anything else without some kind of diagonal bracing. And the sheathing actually works better. It's like continuously braced, which is awesome. Oh, freaking inch monstered myself. Cut. 5 1/2. Oh, it's too hot. What the heck? Okay. Did you bring zip tape?
No.
Are you serious?
Why would I do that?
Are you joking or serious?
No, I didn't bring any. The reason is I'm already 5 steps ahead. There's a whole case here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just can't see. It's right there. It's like zip, big box. I was really happy to see the bank inspector here because that means we're really close to getting this thing funded by the bank. Up until now, it's been funded by the homeowner. And if you don't know, the way that home loans work is they only loan you about 80% of what the build is gonna cost. I think that's pretty standard, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. He gave me some tips, okay? I didn't ask either. He said, really what you gotta do is don't change anything because it'll cost more. Okay. And then you gotta stay in budget. Like,
wow.
don't spend too much money.
Okay.
So that's the big takeaway, all right?
Wow, we failed on all
that's
areas.
It. Don't change anything and don't go over budget. So I feel like I said all that I need to know.
You know what the difference is between the bank inspector and you?
What?
He's trying not to get his car destroyed and you are trying real hard, bro. You're like underneath the scaffolding.
So I don't know how that board went through my windshield. I think it's totaled.
I'm gonna back this thing up. I can't even get it through here. I guess this is it for the low-hanging fruit.
I'll have to find some more fruit somewhere.
This row of sheathing is lapping up on our wall studs about 4 or 5 inches on the second floor. So we're putting extra nails into those studs because that's gonna be what gives us our vertical lift resistance, is those nails attached to the sheathing that's attached to the walls below, the whole floor below.
That's right.
Scaffolding 7 feet. What's the number?
Oh, it's more than the scaffolding and the 24-foot walkboard.
Okay. So we could do brace here and then a brace here and a short walkboard like the 16.
We could do that, or scaffolding.
I'm gonna try to reuse braces here. So this one's all set up the right height. It's got all the structural screws already in it. Just take it around the corner. Got a brace.
Nice. Pre-made.
Oh, but the screws are in the wrong side though.
Oh, man.
Oh, pull them out for me, you don't mind?
While the guys are knocking out a bunch of the sheathing up on the scaffold, I'm doing my job, which is to think ahead and get all the things straightened out that are coming down the pipeline at our job site. Right now, the floor trusses have been designed by the structural engineer that's doing that, but there's a few on-site changes because our house actually doesn't match the theoretical dimensions of the blueprint. Can you imagine that? It's just a little different. And really, it's only like a 1/4 inch in one place.
Yeah.
And it's another like maybe a 1/2 of an inch in another place. But if I have an opportunity to change those measurements now and get trusses that actually fit perfectly what's existing here, I would love to do that versus trying to trim the end of a truss, because that's not good.
Well, I'll tell you 2 things.
Okay.
You just triggered 100 troll comments about how we suck at building.
All right.
And you need windshield wipers.
Oh, yeah. No,
your,
well, look,
glasses.
dude, I had so much dust down my shirt this morning. It's crazy. So the truss company is asking me how long until we want these delivered, right? You know, they want to know, they want to get them on site. Well, it's a little bit complicated because I'm like, all right, the roof. Well, this side, we could set the roof trusses now.
Yep.
Except we don't have scaffolding. Now, we have to actually be up there.
I know.
You realize what we have to do?
I know.
We have to be up there. And, you know, setting the truss itself is easy because we're going to get a crane. Boom, lift it, set it. But
You have to be standing there to screw it down.
currently, there's no way for a man to be on top of that wall right now on site. And we actually haven't figured that out yet. So there's that. Also, on the other side, we have an area that's ready for a roof truss. And actually, this is not as crazy. But the roof above the next section, the floor system doesn't even exist yet because the walls that we need to build to set that floor on don't have a slab to sit on.
Oh, no.
So really, this is kind of like I'm backstepping, figuring out what is the question is, what's the next thing we need to do, right?
Go home. We're going to see how Ray's going to do this here. This is the trickiest zip tape move, the corner. Got it folded in half. Pretty nice, attached to one side. Flip it out like a pro. There you go, Ray. Good job putting it in the leg, Jason.
Good job, Jason. Way to go.
Yeah, thanks, Ray.
You guys realize that scaffolding's not going to fit in there? What are you doing
Well,
right
I'm
here?
thinking this. We got legs that go up and down.
Yeah?
We'll put 2 legs in here, lower, and out there we'll put 2 legs higher.
Okay.
Good job, Jason.
Yeah!
Way to go, Jason. Good job.
That's actually a good idea.
Wait, what? I didn't catch that.
That was actually Ray's idea, probably.
No, it was not. Yes, you, Mr. Double Feet Layer Guy, level guy.
Yo, any takers on guessing how much the roof and floor truss package are going to cost?
I'd say right around 22.
You think so?
I bet 25,000.
Let's see. The floor is about $8,000, and the roof is $13,500.
Dude, did he tell you?
No, why?
That's about 22. Check it out. After 20 years, we finally figured out how to build a table to eat lunch at. It was not even that good, but it's working. Before we get up from lunch, I want to show you guys this box from Sashco that you could get for free if you're a building pro. They will send you one of everything to test, totally free, no strings attached, no emails, nothing. Just try it out, see if you love it. This is the stuff we use, and we really love it, so I'm going to go through the box really fast. Got more flex, mortar repair. Clean seal, that's for your tubs, it won't mildew. Big stretch, we use that for everything. Through the roof, which is like Lexel, except it's got some UV inhibitors. Exact color, the tintable caulk you can match to any paint color. And of course, Lexel, you see that all the time in our videos. So if you're a building pro, they will send you this whole box totally free if you click the link down in our video description. And they won't bug you with a bunch of emails. You can try it out, and I think you'll love it. Check it out.
And what was that link?
No, not for you.
Why, dude?
We already got a box.
I don't got no box.
I got a box.
I ain't got no box.
We are crawling all over this place like ants today, but it is a nice break from doing walls, believe it or not, to do something where you're just moving all over the place and not bent down framing walls. So we're picking up steam now, and hopefully we'll get around about 2 full rows before we got to get out of here. Since this row is sheathing laps across the floor system that's on 19 2-centers, the guys are just hooking on one of these floor trusses that's on layout and then marking where those are behind the sheet so that they can hit them with the nails, presumably. Is that what you're doing?
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Today's video is sponsored by Everyday Dose, and it's coffee, but better. It's also a windstorm out here. My apologies for the audio. Everyday Dose combines the classic coffee flavor you know and love with functional mushrooms, collagen, protein, and nootropics to promote focus, energy, immunity, and gut health with no crash. They use 100% fair trade coffee extract that has low acidity, so it's safe for your stomach. I've been enjoying Everyday Dose in the morning instead of coffee lately, and it's easier to make than coffee. You just add 1 scoop to 4 to 7 ounces of water, then froth it up and add your favorite milk, ice, or sweetener if you feel like it. No mushroom taste. A few of the awesome ingredients are lion's mane. This is your brain's BFF. It supports memory. Chaga, and this is an antioxidant champion. And coarse coffee extract gives you that caffeine and tastes great. Collagen protein for healthier skin, hair, and nails. L-theanine, it's an amino acid that improves focus and sleep. And I think this is such a cool way to get those extra supplements for your mind and body in the morning, doing something you're gonna do anyway, have a cup of coffee. Now you can have some daily dose and get so much more out of it. I really love the taste of Everyday Dose, and I feel great. And if you want to get some for yourself, just click the link in our video description and use code Perkins, and you can get up to 30% off with your first order. And while you're there, make sure to check out the coffee starter kit. Comes with a free gift every month. Some of those include a rechargeable electric frother or a gunmetal spoon, so check that out as well. Thank you, Everyday Dose, for sponsoring our video. Let's get back to work.
Hey, Jamie, if you can just try to keep up with some blocking, we're gonna be able to run a lot of this just shooting from the inside.
Keep up. Ain't no keeping up. I'm like 10 miles behind on blocking right now.
See if we can lift this up here. It's a little high. Got the top balance. Okay, to me. Keep coming. Yep.
Shoot it!
Nobody's got a nail gun. Nice. Okay.
There we go, we got it.
What are y'all doing back here?
Not every
Dude,
job's for two guys.
That was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me while I'm doing zip tape. It's not often that I'm like, we should actually think about going home because it's too hot. But today is that day. It actually feels like air conditioning just being in the shade.
Dude, I'm actually got a little chill right now from being out there.
I think you got
The wind's blowing in.
Hey, I'm gonna head out of here for the day, but it looks like you guys are gonna keep trucking for a little while on the stuff that we can reach.
Yep.
Now, we are gonna be out of work when we can't reach any higher than that, you know? So what the answer to that is, we have to buy some scaffolding. And we're gonna buy about 10 more sets. I'm gonna buy them tonight. So
How long did it take to ship?
I hope just a couple days.
Okay.
And I'm working on getting a lull for rental here. So hopefully between having a machine that can lift up some stuff kind of heavy and being able to have access, like this whole wall, I'm gonna have scaffold. It's gonna be 6 sets high.
Wow.
Can you believe that? And 5 sets that way.
Yep, that'll be fun.
It's gonna be.
We'll have to tie it off to the wall.
Yeah,
and
it's
get
gonna
height.
be massive and huge. Hopefully very safe for how high that is. But we've got a lot of soffit and the overhang to build.
Oh yeah,
And
3
that
foot out.
we need to be just right under that with a nice big platform.
Yep. That's a wrap for today, and I'm really glad we're using this zip system wall sheathing. They're one of our tried and true products, because doing all this with house wrap after going around with the wall sheathing would be terrible. It'd be worse than painting the whole place, I think. So make sure to check them out. They are one of our channel partners. We've used their zip system since it came out, so we're gonna hit it tomorrow and try to get on up further than we are today. We are back on site this morning for hopefully our last 90+ degree day of the summer. We are picking up right where we left off with our zip sheathing, and we're cracking open a new bundle. Let's get started. As the cut guy here, I do like this rear handled saw for cutting sheet goods because it gives you like an extra 6 inches of reach, so I can get all the way across the sheet without switching sides. So that's working well. I'm also tacking some of these smaller pieces down with a screw if I need to hang them off, so that they'll just stay put while I can rip them. And I'm knocking the dust off for the guys so it doesn't go in their face, and trying to hand it to them in such a way that it's oriented the right way. Like if I need a factory end one way or the other, That's what we're trying to do to save time and make it efficient here.
What are you doing?
Blocking. That's all I do.
Another huge advantage with this zip system is what they're doing right here. You don't have to space these panels. They have a little nodule that spaces them just a little. And with a regular sheet of OSB, we always end up putting some nails in to give you a little gap for swelling. So that can really speed things up, make everything fit nice and level all the way up. Having the guys here put extra nails because there's only one section of shear wall here and one section over there for this really tall wall on the front of the house. That'll keep it from racking the shear wall part. So extra fasteners equals extra bracing somewhat. Did any of your nails hit? No response.
Problem is, especially for Ray, is that he's leaning out like this, so when he's shooting, to try to get it totally 90 to the board is really hard.
Yeah.
So it's got an angle on it, so it's not that it's missing, it's just kind of going at an angle and shearing off, so that's why.
Missed on a technicality or something?
Yeah, see, I got your back, bro.
Thanks, bud.
We finally made it over here to the back side of the house, which is mostly backfilled now, but it is all lumpy and uneven still, so I'm not sure how much easier it's really gonna be, other than we're up a little higher. It's like walking on a creek bed right here.
Yeah. This is kind of unusual, you know? This doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, Brock is just like working as he can to backfill this. It's not like he's trying to get it done in one day. Finally got you in the shade, bud.
My face is right in the sun.
Oh.
It's all good though, I love it.
Ray's gonna double check plumb on our wall here. It is braced.
It looks like it could go this way some.
Check at the other end, or maybe on one of these window stacks right here, maybe.
This one's good.
Okay, try the other end.
It's good here.
All right, let's roll it. My part of the job here also got a lot harder. Now I gotta walk all these sheets all the way around and up that gravel pile, which is like walking up quicksand, and then come back here and cut again. Or I could stack a bunch of these somewhere. I don't know. It's not good either way.
Wow, look at you, big boy.
Getting those steps in today. I know I'm an industrial athlete and all, but I think I'm gonna have to carry these sheets around the road and back down.
What?
I cannot get up that hill with a full sheet anymore. Like I did it twice and then I had to lay down.
He did lay down.
Yeah.
You want me to carry him for you?
Sure.
Shit. Man, he wasn't joking.
Yeah, he's going all the way around.
You were serious about that?
Yeah.
So much easier.
Bro, it don't even fit.
What?
It don't fit.
48.
Oh.
Jamie just burned himself with his ladder.
Dude, I cannot believe how hot that is. Like, I carried it probably 30 feet, and I almost had to throw it down. It was so hot.
And now you're gonna climb it? You're
Yeah.
gonna have to get gloves.
No,
You're not gonna be able to hold on to it.
no, I got it. It's no big deal. Yep, got to get up there. Show must go on. While Eric and the guys are installing the zip system sheathing on the walls, I've been following behind and putting in blocking in all the places that we need it. Now, it's a lot of little pieces, and there's a lot of fitting and a lot of cutting and then recutting. A lot of times, I'll just need to cut off like that much to make it go. Now,
That's the worst.
it is the worst, and it can be difficult when you're holding a saw like this, where the body of the base plate, the majority of it is on your waist side, because the saw might tend to want to fall away. And then your cut's out of square and you struggle, right? So I'm trying to eliminate struggle here. What I've been doing though, is I'll throw my block down, and you can see I'm just hacking this piece of scrap sheathing to bits right here. It's my little cut station, but it's working out great. If you use a scrap of the same thickness, you can set your saw on it and it won't tip. And that's how I'm doing it. Try that if you're doing the same thing.
That's actually pretty smart.
I appreciate that.
I've never done that.
Have you not?
But I'm going to now.
Oh, you will now. Well, see, for the last 25 years, we didn't have to worry about that because the plug-in style saws, electric ones, are mostly weighted to the other side,
Yeah.
so they never fall off.
Well, they make battery saws that are mostly right hand, like your traditional right hand corded saw as well.
Is that right?
It's just that yours isn't. Neither is mine. Going up. That's going to be the theme of the rest of this house.
Yeah.
The Perkins Scaffold Brothers.
Oh, gosh.
How are you enjoying this gravel hill?
I think you planned this so that I had the worst possible pathway to get up here. Climbing up the gravel mountain of doom, getting between the cliff of catastrophe and the scaffold of scorching heat to carry, to carry the piece of sheathing up there.
As Jason's coming around this very bottom edge, he's nailing into a pressure treated plate. That was our mud sill on top of the concrete. So he's switching out right here to galvanized nails. That way they don't corrode or just disappear. And shooting that a bunch. That's gonna attach the framing to the foundation in a way that's way better. Flashlight, it's on every day.
Dude,
What is it?
What it is.
I see it like through your beard right there. Flashlight.
At least you look good, though. That's all that matters.
I don't know.
My watch. I bet I got like 40 million steps of stairs.
It doesn't count when you're wearing the outfit you got on.
Okay, whatever. Did you set this up?
Yeah,
What's wrong with it?
dude, it ain't gonna go
I'm like a
anywhere.
mountain goat back here. I don't have much to do, dude. This rock is so big.
All right, this is half bridge, half scaffold here, half ladder.
Exactly.
This is tricky.
I think. Look at that fit, Daddy-O!
Yo, gun. I think before we go any further up, we need to get the rest of this backfill back here. This is
Yeah, this is stupid.
kind of stupid, but...
No!
Oh,
Man, first shot, he messes it up.
how much blocking have you got left?
Uncountable.
Oh, maybe we should come help you.
Immeasurable amounts.
All right.
Undefinable.
Okay.
Incredible.
We don't have any more low-hanging fruit on the sheathing.
Well, I got to here, and you guys got...
Okay, I got you. I got
there.
Can I shoot anything from the backside or no?
Yeah, that would help, because every section I'm doing, I'm installing it from the inside, then I'm going out on a ladder and doing the nailing on the outside. So I
Okay.
can skip.
All right.
Because I know if I skip it, I'll forget it.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right.
I did it for nothing.
We'll shoot. Jason's gonna shoot, and we'll come help you. You cut. I'll screw it in.
What am I doing?
You can hold my drill. We did put these marks on either side of the center of our sheathing joint there, so we can tell where it is and get the block roughly centered without losing our minds.
Yeah, that works pretty good.
And then we're just tacking.
Oh, yellow pine.
Then Jason's going from the back. Let me get one more screw. Go! Just waiting like...
Next! Ready?
No! That's a little scary. Jason, don't shoot. My hands are here. I think we're gonna wrap it here, although we could get a little more done. I think it's wise for us to clean up and not show up to a total junk hole Monday morning. And then have to do that, that's a little disappointing. So we're definitely changed our mindset on this build compared to a lot of them. It's just like pecking away at it and staying in the mindset of we're just making progress. Because normally this time we'd have the roof on, the windows in, probably sided, and yet we're only halfway framed. So what do you think of that, Dad?
Well, I can see why you're doing that because it's a kind of overwhelming job here. You just got to take it a day at a time.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
So, and I see clouds. First ones we've seen in like 2 weeks.
Good.
Dad's gonna head down on his bike ahead of us so it doesn't get dusted out. He'll probably be faster too.
You can go ahead of me. I'm going to be in low range.
Oh, you got push button low range in this thing?
First time I pushed it, the My finger went right through the button. Look at that.
It'd probably never been used because it was in Florida.
Probably. And then I went to open the glove box and the handle just snapped off in my hand.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a little bit of
All right,
old plastic.
there it goes.